now, though. Kathy Helbig from the Kathy Helbig Group is in every Thursday. Give us a couple of helpful hints in the real estate market. Good morning, Kathy Helbig.
Good morning.
So new construction is up. New construction is back up off the deck.
Yes, sir.
Do we really need an agent when we buy new construction?
Well, of course you do.
Why?
Well, there's a lot of things that you don't realize that an agent can bring to the table when you're dealing with new construction. So first of all, it's a misnomer that you're going to save the commission if you don't use a real estate agent to represent you. The way that it works typically is most builders are already associated with a real estate agent that is doing the marketing exposure for their community. That commission is already built into the deal. So it's a cost factor regardless.
So you're paying for the agent whether you use one or not?
Usually, yes.
Right, okay.
Yes. So the agent that is sitting there at the new construction community isn't necessarily even a licensed real estate agent, works for the builder.
Right.
But that's the key word, work for the builder. So they're very good at what they do, but there's nobody that is actually representing your best interest. And somebody like me that helps people build dozens of houses a year, you do one every probably 10 years,
right.
you know, so you don't know the things, you're not seeing the things that I'm seeing, you don't know what the trends are, you don't know the best resale options to put into your house. So I'm looking at it from a different angle and advising you on things that you should spend your money on and things you shouldn't spend your money on. And a lot of times those agents that are sitting at the builder's desk aren't really thinking in those terms. They're
one person every 10 years, you might build one house. That's the one house you
Correct.
build. You do this every single day.
And I pick up great ideas every time I'm helping somebody build a house. So the next time I can help the next customer and say, hey, these guys did this, you should try that. And I know don't spend your money on certain items and then cut short on a structural item that is going to hurt your resale later. There's also provisions that I know to build into your contract that the builder's representative isn't necessarily going to lead you down that path. So
like what kind of provisions?
Like having inspections at certain time frames, having the option to close at a title company that you wish instead of the one that's written into the contract.
Yeah.
Testing for radon before the house closes, so that can all be figured out before you own it instead of after you own it. There's quite a few other things, but you need to call me to find
Also,
out.
builders are different, so you really can't measure apples to apples, right? Because one builder,
cannot.
this is a standard, this isn't a standard, this is an upgrade. I mean, it gets really
Correct.
confusing.
Correct. And the biggest problem I run into when doing new construction is you walk in and you look at the display home and the assumptions are made that everything that you see is what you get. And unfortunately, there's so many options in a display home that you are just not getting. And, you know, if we don't really have a complete rundown of what the things are that are optioned out, you're going to be disappointed when your house is being built.
And another good, you were saying that you want the right options in your home so you can resell it.
Resale, that's the biggest thing. So I'm going to go along with you, help you with the trends, help you with what you're picking in your color selections, and then stack you up for the best return on your investment.
Everything from lot to
Absolutely.
placement and all that type of
The
stuff.
type of house on the style of lot that you pick is really important too. Got to think about who your resale demographic is.
Right.
Don't put a 2-story on a water lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't put a
You
2-story on a
go.
water
Think
lot.
about
Think about that.
See, think about that for a second.
See?
Kathy Helbig Group. Kathy Helbig Group. How's the app doing?
It's doing great.
Yeah.
It's getting up traction, and we're updating it and getting some more features going
And
on.
I see your group is growing too, because I saw on your Facebook page
Yes.
you've hired a new person.
Yes, we've expanded more into the St. Louis area, and we have a lot of exciting things coming up I'll tell you about soon.
KathyHelbigGroup.com, 314-276 sold, 17 years, full-time producer, St. Louis County, St. Charles County, co-owner of Keller Williams Realty West. And don't forget the app. Download the app. Kathy Helbig, thanks for coming in.
Thanks, guys.
740 here, Big 550, K.